All right, welcome back to the Bulkhead. This time we have Matt G in the house over here, along with Brett and Kale. And we're going to be looking at, from a Magic player's perspective, Yu-Gi-Oh cards to decide if they're good, what they do, what the hell is going on with that game.
So we'll start off this list with something everybody should know, and that's the old Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed. I used to play this game a little bit when I was a kid. I didn't know anything about card advantage, anything like that. Pretty sure I had a Pot of Greed or two. Seems good to me.
What does it do?
Straight up, draw 2 cards.
And does it have like a mana cost?
No.
So I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've never played the game.
You can just put it. You just cast it. You just put it in there.
That has to be excellent. 2 cards. That has to
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
That has to be really good.
It's like Ancestral Recall, but like it costs 0 and only gives you 2 cards.
It has to be as good, right? Because
Yeah.
it
Oh,
doesn't
100%.
cost anything.
I have a sneaking suspicion that this card is banned in some formats, and that's why Matt is trying to bait us.
It's banned in every format.
Okay, there it is. Exactly.
It's all upsides. It's +2.
Yeah.
There's no drawback, and
Yeah.
like you guys deciphered.
Pun
How
intended.
many cards can you run of it? Or like how many copies of it?
Yeah, threes max.
Yeah, that'd be so good.
Yeah, you just Pot of Greed. They've made other pots to work around it, but they're not. It's just nowhere near as the OG boy.
Mm-hmm.
And so next up we got Max C, but it's a monster, all right? 500 attack, 200 defense, and an effect. During either player's turn, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately draw 1 card. You can use the effect of Max C once per turn, like activating it.
So you can discard it, and basically you draw a card when they special summon something.
Yep.
I can only use 1 Max C per turn.
So like you can't change.
And it's like it's a low power toughness creature.
Yeah.
It's crappy.
You
Blue Eyes White Dragon
and
is
so-
3,000 attack points.
So
Don't tell us how it works, 'cause I don't want to know.
This can't be good.
basically, the you can only use 1 clause means you can't like discard it to the effect and then discard another one, so you're drawing 2 essentially instead of 1.
Do people
okay.
special summon stuff a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like
That
all
I
the
know.
time?
I know
Oh,
that special
okay.
summoning occurs.
Shit.
I'm gonna say that this card is bad. I know that it's a free effect, and you basically like cycle a card, and because it has to trigger specifically on your opponent. I bet there's some stupid combo with this card that just like makes it busted, but I'm gonna say it's horrible.
Also, what's up with the art?
It's these little critters between the cupboards, I guess. It's an insect.
It's a Max C.
But
yeah.
Can't you
So-
see that?
Art gets a 0 from me.
but what's your verdict on if it's good or bad?
I feel like this one could be like a tricky one where to me it seems like it should be bad, but it's probably gonna end up being good. Is that right?
Well, it's a staple. This is a staple hand trap in almost every Yu-Gi-Oh deck. With how summoning has gone now, you can special summon 10 monsters a turn, no problem.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
if you
insane.
max C on their first special summon, they either have to commit and give you the value, or their combo stops dead in the water. And that's a big deal in Yu-Gi-Oh, because 1 turn kills are a huge thing in this game.
Oh, okay. Wait, I definitely read it wrong a little bit. I was thinking you only get 1 card.
No.
But if they special summon 10 monsters,
You get 10
you get,
cards.
You get 10 cards.
Yeah,
Okay, this card's busted.
So this effect, the second
Combo
you discard
busted.
it, that effect is active for the entire turn,
Okay.
and then you're good to go.
So basically, it's sort of like silence in Magic. Like they can either give you 1,000,000 cards and you can find a way to counter what they're doing on their turn.
Yeah.
Or they just don't go off. That
Yeah,
turn.
you just kind of let them have it.
Cool.
So we got Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, a 0 attack monster, 1800 defense, with the effect: when a card or effect is activated that includes any of these effects, you can discard this card and negate that effect. And the included effects are: add a card from your deck to your hand, special summon from the deck, or send a card from your deck to the graveyard.
You can only use the effect
Much
once
like
per
Max.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, at any point, your opponent adds a card from deck to hand, special summons from the deck, or sends a card from their deck to the graveyard. You can discard this and negate it.
Does it counters activated abilities, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Huh. It has to be good. It does 3 very
It has no mana cost?
different things.
Yeah. You creatures under level. These are levels.
Yep.
Level 5 requires a sacrifice, so
Yeah.
you have to have a pre-existing monster out to play it.
It's
And
like
then
health
it's
insurance. You have to have a pre-existing
6 and,
condition.
I think it's 6 and up. You have to sack 2 per, but 4 and below are just free plays.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is just like in your hand. You just discard
Yeah.
it, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, I wouldn't play this in Magic.
A 0 mana.
0 mana counter target activated or triggered ability. I would not play that card in my EDH deck.
It also counters tutors.
Yeah.
Add a card from your deck to
Negates
your
tutoring.
hand.
See, I played Deflecting Swap because you like change the target, but when you just all you do is just counter the target,
Yeah.
you're giving up a resource for something that's probably gonna be able to be done multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm out.
I bet it's great. It does like 3 very different things. It's a free effect. You can play multiple of them in your deck, so you can always just like have them. I bet there's probably a way to like find this too, or like return it to your hand from the field or something.
Like some sort of control deck.
Yeah, yeah. I bet this is like playable in some like cool control decks or whatever.
Well, the verdict is it's another staple hand trap.
Okay.
Because like I mentioned with Max C, special summoning into chain summoning is a big win con for these decks. So you remove that link in that chain to get their engine going, and you completely stop their plan dead in the water. Because you can only normal summon one monster a turn, which is just you just put it into play. Special summoning is an effect summon, and you can do that any number of times. But a lot of the times to get your combo rolling, you need to get that special summon off, leave your normal summon slot open, and then you can just start snowballing from there. Ash Blossom stops it.
Okay. So that's the special summon from your deck is the one that it counters most often.
Yeah, or actually all 3.
Oh, okay.
Special summoning from their deck is a big thing that happens. Sending cards to your graveyard is like a big combo move too, where stuff activates in the graveyard as well. So this just shuts out 3 routes of comboing off.
I guess it's now that I'm looking at this page as well too. It says it's 2185, so that
Yeah.
points to the fact that it's a staple.
You usually you run like 1 to 2. I usually do like a 1 and 1 or a 2 and 2 between this and Max C, just depending on how many slots I have to fill. Next up on the board is Relay Soul. This is a trap card where you can special summon 1 monster from your hand. While it is face up on your field, you take no damage. When it leaves the field, your opponent wins the duel.
I think that I'm out. I think that
so
this card is
out.
terrible.
Yeah,
I
card
bet
that's
that there's
losing.
a card that says lose the game on it, like.
Yo, that's all I have to hear. I'm done. I'm
But
out.
then again, there's like Warrior's Oath and stuff, which is like Time Walk and like Obeka or whatever in EDH. I don't know. I bet there's like a combo with this card, but I bet it's just a janky combo like Gristol brand or whatever. Turn 1 Gristle brand.
Or like the I was just talking about that enchantment that you like try and give it to someone when it hits the last.
Yeah,
thing. It's
Demonic
like,
Pact.
yeah, you like
Yeah.
lose the game.
Yeah, no, it's just a trash card.
Okay, that's
Just-
what
just
it's
trash card.
It's just too like. There's maybe a monster that's like hard to kill or whatever,
Well,
but like they probably leave play and then come back and you would lose in the interior
There's
or whatever.
ample creature removal. Mirror Force would just fuck you.
Yeah.
It destroys all attack position monsters. So even if
Yeah.
you're not attacking with the monster and you're just holding it back, you get Mirror Force, you're done.
Yeah.
There's ample ways to get rid of that creature. So
And this effect happens even if this card goes away, right? Because
Yeah.
it just like activates.
it's not
and it goes to your
it's
graveyard.
not a continuous trap.
Okay.
So it's a constant static. For number 5, we got the Broken Bamboo Sword. It's an equip spell where the equipped monster gets 0 attack.
Gains 0 attack.
Yep.
Garbage.
God, it's gonna be great
It's gonna be
somehow. I say garbage.
It's garbage.
Okay,
It
jeez.
is a combo piece. There is a golden bamboo sword.
Okay.
That is a spell.
Yep.
You can only cast it if a monster is equipped with this 0 attack bamboo,
Okay.
and it draws you 2 cards.
Okay, so it's
Garbage.
like it's like Pot of Greed.
It's like
Yeah,
Pot of
but-
Greed,
but
but
then
you
you
have
also
to
have to-
set up, and also in Yu-Gi-Oh you only have 5 spell trap card zones.
Right.
You can't just like flood the board with them. You are limited to what you can put down. So this equipment spell takes a spell
it
slot.
stays on the slot. Okay.
Yeah. So you're eating up resource room for spells and traps for nothing.
Okay.
We got Mystic Mine up next. This is a field spell card, so it's kind of like a world enchantment. If your opponent controls more monsters than you, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. If you control more monsters than during the end phase, if both players control the same number of monsters, destroy this card.
Opponents control more monsters than you. Your opponent can
Bad.
activate monster effects. I bet it's good in a control deck. Because if you never put a monster into play, they can never attack or activate the effects of their monsters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it would never get
Oh.
destroyed.
What? Oh, very good. Very good.
I don't know that that's true, but
Is that not true?
no, that seems like that works. But
That's the gist of it.
Yeah,
it's basically like a balance card or
It's
a
like
mode
Mo.
Yeah,
card.
no,
Yeah.
it's a wicked good one.
Yeah, it is. I believe it recently got knocked down to limited, which means you can only run it as a one of in your deck now because
Okay.
it stalls games out because people will do that move in fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Just not play anything. Then we have Nibiru, the Primal Being. A 3, 6, 9,
It's
10,
Emrakul.
a level 11,
It is.
3,000 attack, 600 defense with the effect. During the main phase, if your opponent normal or special summoned 5 or more monsters this turn, you contribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand, then special summon 1 Primal Being token with attack and defense as the combined original attack and defense of the tributed monsters on your opponent's field.
Yeah, I don't know.
on your
any of that
opponent's
matters.
field,
Yeah.
sure. So you contribute
Is it-
their
is it-
monsters.
Is it,
Yes.
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh! Emrakul or not?
Basically, yeah.
It looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! Emrakul.
Yeah, it looks
Because
like it could be.
I bet this card is good.
as I've previously mentioned with the hand traps, special summoning does go beyond 5. So once your opponent starts hitting like that 5th summon, you can literally cast Nibiru, blow their fucking board up, they get 1 monster out of it, and you just stop their entire strategy dead in the water.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to figure out a way to deal with the token that you make.
Yeah,
The
which,
primal being token or whatever.
which like
This
obviously
looks like a meteor just hitting
Yeah,
the
no,
Earth.
that's
Yeah.
that's basically what the effect is. He just fucking slams on down and wipes you out. And we got the age-old Vrigeki.
I've definitely seen this card.
It's Plague Wind.
Destroy all monsters.
For free.
Destroy all monsters your opponents control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Plague Wind.
excellent.
I feel like it's banned or something
I think
because
it's- I
I
think
never
it's a
seen
won.
that.
one-off. It's a
I've
one-off,
never
I
played
believe.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
I've seen that card.
It's a staple from the anime and everything.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's where I've seen it.
And we got Solemn Judgment, a trap card. It's a quick effect trap, and I forget how that works, but it's kind of like split second, like you can just activate it with priority. But when a monster would be summoned or a spell or trap card is activated, pay half your life, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card.
Oh, it has to be excellent.
Because it just stays in play, or you
No.
can only work once.
It works once.
So it's
Like
like
a
counter spell, but pay half your life for like 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that has to be good.
Yeah, I bet it's good, especially in like a deck where you're like at 200 life points or whatever. Like it never kills you.
No, it never kills you, and it like
I bet it's great.
yeah, it's a blowout.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a blowout. And then for the final one, we got Predaplant Vert Anaconda.
Look at this font size.
That's terrible. It's too many words.
I'm skipping this.
This is a 500 attack Link to Link summon monster.
I'm out. I'm out on
This card's horrible.
It costs 2 effect monsters to link into, and you can target 1 face-up monster on the field. It becomes dark until the end of turn. You can pay 2,000 life points and send 1 fusion or polymerization normal or quick place from your deck to the graveyard. This effect becomes that spell's effect when this card is activated, and also you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of your turn. You can only use each of Predaplant's effects once per turn.
I've heard a lot of those words, just never in that order. I
Uh,
don't know what's going on.
yeah, I mean it's a plant, so it's good for the earth. I give it an F plus. It's probably like a 10 or something. It's probably like $1 million
One
card.
of those cards you play and people like Alex go, I don't want to read this.
And then they
That's
just
something-
scoop their cards.
The verdict is this Bad Larry is a staple combo piece.
Yeah, of course it is.
There's-
Don't tell us how it works, because I don't want to know.
I still don't really know.
Okay,
but
he doesn't even know.
all I know is you go from Predaplant into DPE, which is a Destiny Hero fusion monster.
Oh,
It's
of
like
course,
Dark
yeah.
Phoenix Elemental or something.
Yeah, I
and,
saw
like,
that movie.
Once you resolve that,
Jean Grey.
the board state is
Phoenix
over.
Force, X-Men. Watch it.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, he knows a bit.
Children. Oh, wait.
What?
Uh,
Get out of here.
God damn it.
But this also, I didn't throw in too many weird of the extra summons like Fusion Summon, Pendulum Summons.
Thank God.
XYZ summons, but I did throw a Link Summon in just to show you what the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Is.
Now, tell me, is Time Wizard
Still viable.
very good?
I don't think so. I know people.
I've definitely seen that in the anime.
Yeah.
I know people make Mimi like luck decks with that and like Bandit Keats like boss monsters.
In America.
Hi, baby dragons and old dragons.
Yeah. It's kind of rude.
Oh my, your hoppy ladies are old women now. I'm walking here.
My legs! Ah!
I'm actually like I'm in that part in the manga right now.
Of course.
Matt likes to read manga.
Yes.
He's a civilized gentleman.
Man of culture.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us this time in the bulkhead for this perplexing lesson. It's
this
like
was
learning Spanish.
It's a card evaluation.
Yeah.
This was easy mode.
I'm glad we could figure out Yu-Gi-Oh! For everyone.
Yeah, well, if you want more Yu-Gi-Oh! Tips, feel free to like and subscribe, and we won't have them, but we'll tell you about people that do. Maybe. After the magic's
Can't
done.
promise
Yeah, we won't promise that. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on The Bulkhead.
Till next time.
Bye now.
That's your catchphrase forever. You realize you have to say that.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.